Knights of the Old Republic. Is it back, Star Wars fans? Let's talk. All right, how's it going, everybody? Happy Thursday to all you. The work week is almost over. We're almost here to a weekend. That said, isn't it, a weekend a lot for a lot of us right now? Maybe that's a good thing. Maybe that's a bad thing. I don't know about you guys. I'm ready to go back to my normal job. I can't during this mess, and hopefully you guys are just, taking it easy out there and taking care of your loved ones. But let's get straight to the point here. Let's talk some Star Wars, guys. And before we jump into the Knights of the Old Republic actual news and rumors that are going around, let's start off with a little multiple choice for you guys. So we want more of your say of what's going on here in the channel. We've been doing so much Halloween content. We wanted to switch it up and do a Star Wars video, and there was definitely material to do a Star Wars video on. So the question is, in this video, are you Team Revan or Team Malak? Which former Jedi and Sith Lord do you like the most? Do you like Revan or do you like Malak? Pardon me. It's Revan or Malak. Comment down in the comment section below. We want to know what you think and which of the two you prefer. Let's get some great audience interaction going, and let's see who you prefer out of these two awesome characters. Let's dive right into it, though, guys. So the question needs to be asked, and not just dismissed by the people in the supposed know-how. Is Knights of the Old Republic returning in some shape or form? Is it the High Republic? I don't think so, in terms of it being the High Republic. But is Knights of the Old Republic returning in some form, and some of the characters from it? In my opinion, you bet your ass it is. There's way too much groundwork being laid here, guys. Seriously, whether you're a fan of Knights of the Old Republic or whether you're not, whether you're a huge Revan fan like myself, I mean, over this shoulder right here, you see the Revan Black Series figure. I love Revan. I think he's amazing. I think he's one of the just most exciting and deep Star Wars characters we've ever had. Obviously, it helps that, almost 20 years ago now, we got to play through his story as ourselves. That tends to help more investment into a character. But you'll see, some of the bigger Star Wars podcasts and or YouTube channels shrug off the idea of Revan coming back or Revan being canon or them doing anything with Knights of the Old Republic again. In my opinion, and this is subjective, Knights of the Old Republic has the best Star Wars story ever written, period. Drew Karpyshyn and his team just killed it. Just so good at what they did. BioWare knocked it out of the park. And I love Revan. I like Malak too. I thought Malak was a really good, a counter to Revan. They're definitely not the same character. They're definitely opposites of one another, and they played really well off one another. Hearing about their story and their background in the first Knights of the Old Republic game. But let's talk here for a second. If in fact we are getting more Knights of the Old Republic, first of all, this went unnoticed by a lot of people. I still can't believe how many people it's gone unnoticed by. In a piece of Star Wars literature, which I believe is the visual dictionary for the rise of Skywalker, Revan has been made canon. And it's gone pretty unnoticed, but if you're a diehard Knights of the Old Republic fan, you've probably noticed or heard about it. And there was a Revan Legion as part of the Sith troopers in Rise of the Skywalker. Obviously, we didn't hear it on screen, but it's in the visual dictionary. So there's that. A little before that, we got the Darth Revan, or not the Darth Revan, pardon me, just the light side Revan robed character for a Black Series figure, which looks cool, but I mean, I don't know why they put him in white. He never really wore white in the past. He still wore the dark cloaks. Regardless, they put that out. And now, I think it's been delayed now, but we have a Black Series FX lightsaber of Darth Revan that switches from the purple to the red, and it just looks badass. That's a must-buy for me when it comes out. But now on top of that, you got Darth Revan and Darth Malak Funko Pops. Look, at the end of the day, people, money talks. Do you know why Solo 2 is not going to happen? Because it lost a shit ton of money. And I know you can sit there and make excuses for it. I think it's a solid movie personally. But at the end of the day, you can say, well, they had to double the production budget because of the reshoots and all that. Yeah, but that didn't stop the movie from making money. At the end of the day, it just didn't make money, and which is unfortunate because, I liked Alden Ehrenreich and that cast. I enjoyed Solo. But at the end of the day, Disney's in the making money business, not making friends business. And, Revan sells. Knights of the Old Republic sells. I know there's been a rumor out there for a while that EA is trying to remake Knights of the Old Republic to fit into the current canon better. Whether that happens or not, that remains to be seen. But the real question at hand here, guys, is Revan and Malak coming to canon? Are we getting movies or TV shows or new games? In my opinion, and from the people that we know, which we're not nearly as tied in with inside sources as we are with the Halloween content we do, not even close, but we have a few. Yes, there's absolutely a plan with Knights of the Old Republic, and there's a plan with Darth Revan. If there's a chance to make money, you make money. It's that simple, guys. So those of you that are hating and saying it's not going to happen, rest assured there's a plan in place, and it's going to happen. We just need to be patient and see what happens. Maybe we'll get some tidbits at this Star Wars celebration that will likely be streaming only. They may not even call it celebration. That remains to be seen. But at the end of the day, guys, do you want Darth Revan and Darth Malak back in canon? I mean, Revan isn't canon, but do you want to see more with them? Video games, novels, animated shows, live-action shows, movies? Where do you want? I know we're going to get something. It's absolutely happening. Without a shadow of a doubt, guys. It's happening. Knights of the Old Republic on some level is returning, and I think we're going to hear more on it real soon. But is that what you guys want? Comment down in the comment section below. We want to know what you guys think and what you guys want. Let's get some healthy discussion going. Is it worth bringing Knights of the Old Republic into the current canon? I don't see why it's not. I think it'd be a lot of fun, and I think a lot can come from it. Don't forget, guys, if you're new to this channel, you can check us out on Instagram. If you're a Star Wars fan, we just launched a brand new Star Wars podcast, the Star Wars Renegades podcast. Check us out on Instagram. It's Star Wars Renegades, all one word. Give us a follow over there. You can check us out on our main account, Fandom Empire, which is actually Fandom Empire now on Instagram and on Twitter. And then we have a Halloween podcast coming, Camp Haddonfield podcast. But obviously you're watching this video, you're here for Star Wars. So check us out on Instagram, Star Wars Renegades. You can also hit us up on Twitter at Fandom Empire Now or at SW Renegades. Our Star Wars Renegades material is really just starting to get out there now. There will be definitely more coming in the near future and more content coming to those things. Also, we just launched our Patreon for the channel here at Fandom Empire. It's www.patreon.com/Fandom Empire if you want to support us. We have a great bunch of supporters right now that are really helping us with our content and just have really backed us, and we appreciate that. Joey, Aaron, Joseph, Nick, James, Matt, Brianna, Kenny, Brian, Reno, Aaron, and Jim, we thank you. Guys, at the end of the day, the question remains, is Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic returning? Let us know what you think. Don't forget, smash that subscribe button if you appreciate the content. We appreciate your viewership. Let's see what happens here, guys. In our opinion, it's happening. Maybe soon's not the word. You'll probably hear about it soon. But there's some Knights of the Old Republic stuff on the way, or Revan and Malak stuff. What do you think of the Funko Pops that are coming out? Let us know in the comment section. We'll see you next time, guys. May the Force be with you.